Success is the story of having arrived somewhere on your way from an imagined past to an imagined future. I don't even have a reference for it. For me, whatever I'm doing is a success, the ultimate success. The whole world belongs to me because I live in the simplicity of what is. Woman sitting in chair. There's nothing beyond this, not one thought beyond it. This room is the whole world. I'm a success at sitting. I'm a success at breathing. If I died now, I'd be a success at not breathing. What could I possibly fail at? When the mind is clear, there's no way to make a mistake. Reality is kind. Its nature is uninterrupted joy. When I woke up from the dream of Byron Katie, there was nothing left, and the nothing was benevolent. It's so benevolent that it wouldn't reappear. It wouldn't recreate itself. The worst thing could happen, the worst imagination of horror. The whole planet could be obliterated, and it would see that as grace. It would even celebrate. It would open its arms and sing hallelujah. It's so clear, so in love with what is, that it might seem unkind, even inhuman. It cares totally, and it doesn't care at all, not one bit. Not if all living creatures in the universe were obliterated in an instant. How could it react with anything less than joy? It's in love with what is, whatever form that may take. Reality is neither good nor bad. It's bigger than good and bad. It has no opposite. There's nothing that it's not. There's nothing that isn't like it. The end of duality isn't the end of the world. It's the end of suffering. The brilliant, the bright, that's what I'd call God, if I called it anything. What doesn't exist, what is beyond existence, is more brilliant than the sun. During one of my weekend events, a man once said to me, with the loveliest glow on his face, "I just understood. It's amazing. What you're talking about is heaven on earth." I said, you do understand. And actually, I'm talking from heaven to earth. I love my little jokes. As you begin to wake yourself up from your dreams of hell or purgatory, heaven dawns on you in a way that the imagination can't comprehend. And then, as you continue to question what you believe, you realize that heaven, too, is just a beginning. There is something better than heaven. It's the eternal, meaningless, infinitely creative mind. It can't stop for time or space or even joy. It's so brilliant that it will shake what's left of you into the depths of all-consuming wonder. I can't find anything outside the brilliance. It's everywhere, and it's always gone, even before it happens. It's how form appears to take place. And by the time form happens, original cause is already gone. So the taste, smell, or sight is gone even as it appears to be happening, and the mind is so delighted that it never experiences the effects. Wouldn't you be delighted too if you knew the secret of life, the cosmic joke that's going on all the time? The joke is that there's nothing. You see that all stressful thoughts are already gone. You realize that there's no substance to them, and you feel intense delight. Then you see that all beautiful things, all the things you love, all the great art and music and literature, all the people you love most dearly, our whole civilization, the beloved earth itself, the whole infinite universe are gone as well. And you smile with triple delight, because you realize that not only are they not real, you're not real either.
True perfection seems imperfect, yet it is perfectly itself.
Perfection is another name for reality. The only way you can see anything as imperfect is if you believe a thought about it. It's inadequate, it's ugly, it's unfair, it's flawed. Is that true? This chipped coffee cup on the table, how beautiful it is when you simply look at it, without any thought of what it should be. Or the homeless man shuffling ahead of you on the sidewalk with long brown stains down the legs of his jeans. Or the wars and killings and bombings that you read about on the front page of the newspaper. When you see that reality is perfect just as it is, you can only stand in awe at the brilliant, unceasing, relentless way of it. My legs are on the coffee table, crossed at the ankles. One person might think, how unladylike. Another might think, how comfortable. But with or without the thought, my legs are in the perfect position. And then I notice that they uncross, and then they cross again as I watch the movie of life, frame by frame. Perfection, 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 perfection. There is no frame you could freeze and look at that wouldn't be the way of its perfect self. Only the mind that believes what it thinks is capable of creating imperfection. What could happen that wouldn't be good? My legs cross, they uncross, they stretch, they fold. Usually they're comfortable. Sometimes they're so restless that they have to stand up and move. It's all good. Everything that happens is God's will. When you realize that, you're home free. I'm wide open to discomfort, blindness, injury, death. Just this morning, I missed a step because I couldn't see it, and I almost fell down a flight of stairs. I watched myself catch my balance, fascinated. It was like being on a roller coaster with one of my grandsons. What a trip. I need to live. Can I